up, boys? A lot of you guys are very far along your business journey, or maybe you're just starting. You've experienced doing some work and actually putting yourself and your head in the game, but not seeing any results yet. I'm 17 years old, but guys, trust me, I've been in the game since I was 12 years old, and I've been through some pretty tough stuff. I'm about to share with you some of that stuff in this video, and I'm going to tell you exactly how you can get through those hard times and how you can actually push through the time you spend working hours and hours and hours without getting any results whatsoever, and how you can actually get to those results in the end. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get into it. Throughout my journey over the past 2 years, I've had many setbacks, from absolutely destroying my kneecaps, dislocating my knee, tearing my MPFL, not being able to walk for a month, not being able to play sports for a year, to having crazy issues with my businesses, with almost having to refund $10,000 worth of sales that I got within the past week, and almost having to refund that entire thing and having the most stressful week ever, to having the American Secret Service knock on me and my friend's doors because of some stupid TikTok organic dropshipping videos that me and him made, to even losing an entire interview that I did with this multimillionaire that it was over an hour long, came out so well, completely edited the entire thing, was extremely perfect. Like, everything was just so perfect about it. While going to export that video out of the editing software I was using to edit that video, I didn't have enough space to export it because I was completely done editing it. And so I went to go delete some things in my storage to get some space, and I ended up deleting the entire original footage of the interview. And then when you delete the original footage of the interview, that deletes all the even edited footage, from the editing software, if you don't have it backed up anywhere else, which I didn't. So I lost the entire interview that I did with that person, and I'm never going to get that opportunity again. Like, these people, these multimillionaires, they're not going to just randomly give you hours of their time to, film things with. And we're not redoing that, and I don't want to redo that because it came out so perfect the first time. And yeah, going through all of that, and then recently, just a month ago, I filmed this entire day in the life YouTube video. It was a perfect video. Came out so good. I went to school, had a massive day, like, so many funny moments happened in the video. And also for that video, I edited the entire thing again. The entire video, I edited it. And it ended up being like about 15 minutes long of pure entertainment and value. It just ended up coming out so perfectly. And all the things that I do in school that, like, no one gets to see, like this unique experience of a high schooler, like a 17-year-old kid that has made a solid amount of money online, that really doesn't need school at all, that just hasn't dropped out because I have a couple months left. And it's a very unique experience knowing that I just don't care about school and I just get straight 100s for fun. Just like, I don't need these 100s. I'm not going to use it because I'm not going to college or anything. I realistically should be dropping out because I make enough money to live on my own and everything. It's just I want to get the high school diploma to be able to get my citizenships in other countries, because it's very, very hard to do without that. But it's a very unique experience, and I really recorded that video, and it came out so perfect. I edited the entire thing, came out so perfect, and I lost the SD card for it. All the original footage gone. Literally scoured through my entire room trying to find that SD card. And I looked through every single shoe in my room, tried to find it there. I checked my PC. Maybe it was inside the PC, so because there are little slots in the top, I unscrewed the PC looking for it. Checked every single crevice in these foam panels behind me. Like, I checked everywhere, and I just completely lost the video. So there are these things that happen in business and that happen on your self-improvement journey, on your journey for growth, that just set you back, or that can set you back. And you have to realize that every single one of these negative things that can happen, you can decide whether it actually is a negative and if it does set you back, or if you make it a complete positive. Because you can. Every single strong negative thing that happens, it's there for a reason. And if you realize this and really construe everything as a complete positive, every single time something really bad happens, just go into it with the mindset that because it's so bad, it's so good. And every single thing, the more negative the thing is, the better it is. When I was going through all the stress of having to almost refund $10,000 worth of orders, I was thinking, I'm so glad that I get to experience this, because these are the types of things that people talk about, that billionaires talk about, that these setbacks and things that happen along their journey that shape them into the person that they are now, that allowed them to become this billionaire, and that if they didn't go through all this stuff, they wouldn't have become a billionaire. So I was like, I genuinely was thinking to myself, like, damn, I'm so grateful to be in a position where I get to experience this stuff. Because a lot of people, they go through their entire entrepreneurship journey. Sometimes it ends up being smooth. Like a lot of the times for 99% of people, there's obviously like rocky roads and like things in the way that happen that set you back. But sometimes people just have a smooth road to their first like 10K. And then when that happens, this is where, they get called lucky and stuff. And it's true. Like they have this smooth road and nothing really bad happens. And what happens there is they aren't that actual person that understands entrepreneurship. And they got success for something that they shouldn't have. They got the success too early and they start getting complacent. I see it time and time again of people that, with TikTok organic dropshipping, they go viral for a video that they shouldn't have gone viral with, and TikTok just blesses them with views, and then they get complacent. They think that their video was a lot better than it was, and then they keep posting videos like that, thinking they're the shit, thinking that their videos are really good, and then they do that for the next 4 or 5 months, and then don't make any money for 5 months straight after making a ton of money right away, and it completely throws off their energy and their ability and their knowledge on themselves and their knowledge on the business model, and they aren't able to make money after that. So I was completely grateful that I was getting all these setbacks and everything. Even when I lost that interview, I was thinking, okay, well, first of all, I went through everything to try to get that back. I know someone that owns a private investigating company, and I had him take my computer for like a month straight. I gave him my computer, and they have like some of the best private investigators in the world and all the law, like the high government shit on their team to go through like criminals' files and find shit that they deleted, and they couldn't find my file from that, which was crazy. But after all of that, I realized, well, one, I know so much about private investigating and like the government and stuff because of this, and like some really high level stuff in the government, and like hacker shit. And like 2, I got the connections of that. 3, I got the connection of that multimillionaire, regardless of if I had the video posted or not. 4, I'm never going to make this mistake. I'm probably going to do like way bigger things in the future throughout the next years in my entrepreneurship realm and stuff, and I'm never going to make this mistake of deleting a video. Meanwhile, I ended up making the mistake of losing an SD card, but I mean, whatever, different mistake. Now I'm never going to make both of those mistakes again. And then, yeah, every single one of these negative things that happen, like my knee getting destroyed, because of my knee getting destroyed and me not being able to play sports for a year, I decided to lock in on entrepreneurship. And I locked in, and I found a life path that I'm so grateful that I'm on and that I never would have been on. And I'm so happy that I had my knee injury. This is literally the best thing that's ever happened to me. The thing is, with all these negative experiences, if you don't have the mindset that this is a complete positive all the time, and you just have a complete positive mindset towards everything, it won't turn into a positive. If you think it is negative and you just sit in and let it set you back, it's going to, and that's going to manifest. Another example, me losing that SD card for that day in the life video that came out so perfect and made me, bro, I wish I had that video, but because I felt so strongly about that and tried so hard to try to find it, and now I'm thinking, shit, like I felt so strongly about it, and I'm like, damn, I really, really felt bad about losing that SD card. Now I'm making this video, and I'm able to transfer that emotion of actually turning things into a positive, and because of that, maybe this video is going to go viral, maybe this video is going to get tons of views, maybe this video is going to be way better and help so many more people than the day in the life video would have. So every single thing can be turned into a positive. If I wasn't thinking that losing the SD card was a complete positive, I wouldn't be making this video. I would still be thinking like, damn, oh my God, like what if I didn't lose the SD card? What if? And then I wouldn't be thinking ahead and thinking of how can I make this into a positive. And when you're always in the high vibrational emotions like abundance and appreciation and gratitude, you will manifest the low frequency emotions like fear. Whatever you fear, you'll attract. Like if you fear these negative emotions and you take it all as negative emotions, you'll attract more negative emotions and negative situations in the future. And you want to always experience and interpret everything that happens to you as a complete positive, and you'll attract more positive experiences in the future and more positive situations and more good things to happen to you in the future. And also, if we apply this to TikTok organic dropshipping, when I see people that don't go viral for a year straight, and I mean, this is a very, very low percentage of people that usually are like slacking for a lot of time, but regardless, the concept is When I see people that don't go viral for example, 6 months straight, and they just try so hard to improve all the time, and they really tried. Like I was posting 21 videos per day at one point, getting 4 to 5 hours per sleep per night, like really, really locked in trying to make this work. I didn't go viral for months straight. And when I see other people that don't go viral for months straight, I think, damn, like the amount of things that they're learning without going viral and all this indefatigability that they're experiencing and allowing themselves to just keep going and keep pushing through no matter what. After they experience posting so many videos per day, working so hard for so long without getting any results, when they do finally get that first ounce of results, they attach to it and they get on this constant, like wave of success, and they can't stop. And because they have all the knowledge from beforehand and they get that little sliver of success, they attach to the frequency of the person that succeeds, and pairing that with all the knowledge that they had from just trying things over and over again without succeeding, they just constantly succeed after that. And they get that first winning product, and then all of a sudden, a month later, they have a second winning product, and they just end up making so much money just because they have all the knowledge from not being able to make it work. And when you get lucky and don't have that knowledge, and you think that you're a lot better than you actually are, you don't get that experience of just constantly growing and just getting that exponential growth. You'll get some flat lines and get complacent, and then it won't work out as well. So every single negative that happens on your journey, interpret everything as a complete positive, and you will attract more positive situations and good things to come in your life. And maybe some of you guys clicked on this video because you're currently experiencing something bad, something is going wrong with your business, even in life. It's okay. You're alive. I'm sure your family's alive. As long as someone didn't die, there are worse things that could be happening right now. Like you are in a situation that many people don't get to experience. Like you have Wi-Fi, you're watching this video on an iPhone, you have time to watch it, you're sitting there watching this video. So you are in a better position than most people, and you might as well experience this and take it as the most positive situation that it can be, and just appreciate the moment and appreciate the positives about this negative experience. So whatever you're experiencing right now, maybe you're working really hard, you're locked in, not getting any success yet. Keep working hard, the success will come, and all this hard work will be remembered by the universe, by God, whatever you want to call it, and you will in turn succeed. And let me know if you guys like this type of video of me just sitting down and talking to you guys. I'm going to be testing out some new video styles in the future. So yeah, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.